he's next to him. He thought he felt his ghost in the night, but he knew that it was only his mind. But now the day has come and he's sitting in the chair. He thinks of the good times that he had, and he hopes that they remember. And don't cry, my baby, it'll be done soon. I know your eyes are tired, trying to close on you. I know this life, it gets so, you've been here too long.
Welcome to another night of Satisfactory. Let's get right into it here now, and we'll get down and start into getting stuff on go. So what we'll start with first is we will get lined up to start getting our material into our floor. We have it scattered amongst everything. We'll see what's what. I think I have all of that lined up. So we'll start right here now is we'll open up our tab, we'll clear out this chummy, and we'll start here again. So we're gonna need probably need 4 of those. I think if I remember from our little diagram over here, I think this takes 30. Yeah, it takes 30. So 4. So if you're wondering, I have right now, last couple episodes I've been gathering up. I have 1,320 iron per minute kicking around from all corners of this platform here. So tonight we're gonna start divvying it up. So what we're going to do, since each one of the smelters, which is this loving object over here, you see here, they take 30. So we need to take our large number of 1,320 and shrink it down best we can to 120. So we're going to get 4 smelters. And we're just going to consider it and start eating the cake piece by piece. So we're going to probably run 5 of them. Logistics, we're gonna need 20 of them. We'll make it. Hey, 15. We'll need 4 or 5. We'll say 10 of them. And we'll say probably 20 of them. And then we're probably gonna need, say, 10 of each one of these. Make it 20. Some of this stuff we'll use tonight, some of this stuff we won't. Just make sure we'll put 10 of these on the list. And 10 of these on the list here. So now, are we missing anything that we need? Do we need anything? We must need something for that list. No, we have everything on our list we would need. So basically, each main line I have, like the maximum I can run per line is 270. But 100. But if I have 2 versions, it's basically each line coming in, I can run 8 smelters. So that's the thing. I have a line right here. So I'm gonna try to start right here and consider this again. So now what I'm gonna do start with this one right here, just because it's right here. And then we're gonna go 9. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna jump down here, and we're going to move this line. And then we're gonna come over here, and we're going to grab it. Up to here. It doesn't really matter either way, because like there's another one right here. There's lines here everywhere. Now, how am I supposed to? Oh, this is gonna hurt. No. I'm gonna have to make a ramp up to that, because I can't be coming every minute down here to run across, run back up. So I may have some concrete on me, I'm not sure, but I don't think I'll be down there much. Do I have a bundle of concrete? Yeah, I got some concrete on me. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a similar version of our... Make a similar version to basically what we did for our... copper plant. Start right here. There are parts. What I'm gonna do first, I think, is I'm gonna go was hoping to run. I could. I could just plop it right here. And let's see how that's going to look. Yeah. Take that. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to consider this as like the outside wall. So like this row here is considered the outside wall. And this row here. Anything outside of that is basically outside. So if this is considered that the outside corner. So what we'll do is I don't have any walls or anything unlocked, so that's what I'm considering that is the outside corner of the factory. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start right here, giving me a one row down that side to run in and out, and then we're going to start right about here. So what we're going to do is we have 240 coming here. So if I pull one out of here, it's going to pull 240. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out 240. I'm going to split it right here on a tower, and then I'm going to run one line right here. And then we're going to so if I start right here and go 8, about that high, and then 2, because then I'm going to take one line out of here and I'm going to run it basically in here. So if this is my factory starting here, that's the bus that's run across. So really truly that is $240 going in, oh, $270. It's going to split. So it's only going to give me then $120. So then this right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this one. And then I'm going to go right here. And then I'm going to put, if that's the bus, this line here, then it's going to be a box. In. Or is it going to run in this way? That's the line, so that's the line. So it's going to go like this. Right there. Because then this is going to come in here. And then, because that's basically, yeah, That's the in. That split over there is giving me 120. Then I'm gonna split it because then it's gonna mirror, and then you're gonna have. I'll walk you guys through here now in a couple minutes. What I mean. I have 2 and then 2 more. So then we have 2 and 2. And then, so then that's that, so that's the line. So then 2 with a gap, 2 with a gap. So then in line here, we're gonna put another storage bin. So that's gonna place right over here. So then off this splitter, we're gonna come out here to a chummy. Hopefully we get okay right out here. So I'm gonna say 2 high. See, maybe 3 high. We'll see where that lines up. I'm trying to get it somewhat straight. But I'm hoping to do 3 high. 3 high would be nice. No, 3 high is the right height. So then we're gonna go out here.
Now we finally know the truth. It's time to put my time to use.
So we're gonna do right about here.
To find my peace.
I want to line up this one. I need another one of these.
The lesson life, yeah, that guides my stride.
Okay, it's on that square. What about here? Why is the line way over? Is that like twisting itself? Does that twist over? Is that line straight or does that line go twisty? No, because oh, bye. Lost.
You got the faith to do this my way or the road.
Ah, bye.
When lies of gold, they looking right through my damn soul.
I'm gonna move this over until it lines up. But for some reason that doesn't line up down that end. Down that end it's over there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, all the tile. That bolt can't be in line. That's not. Yeah, let's redo this end down here. Because that's clearly crooked. And let's go 4. And let's start over. Because clearly that's not straight. Because like this is the main feed line in, but then this line is gonna run again. I'm gonna do some weird shifty magic here now. And what's this, 2 or 3? Two. I don't know if I can do what I'm thinking, but I'm gonna try. Let's go move over some. Draw that.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all
Once I get the first one really figured out, I know roughly what I'm trying to do. I've done this. This is a version of my gear I've done all over the map. Like I have many plans before, but each one is always harder to do than the next one, kind of thing. So if you notice here, might as well hook this up here now and blow this forward thing up. So what this is doing is right now we got 100 full belt coming in there, hard belt. So 2 of them are gonna fill up. So this is supposed to jump down to the next version of the next version of this. So when that comes on, then the 2 of them will run. So right here, I'm gonna put in 2 which I don't need these ones to be connected to the belt. They're just kind of looking like it's holding up. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come from, you notice how these are turned around at their output? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take from here and only go to here. And then I'm going to start here. To here. Notice how they're not connected? They're not meant to be connected. Because your material come in here, it splits. One flows into there, one flows into there. So what we're going to do down here is we're going to take a merger. We're going to I need to be able to use that. So then this ties into there. Then down here, we're going to do the same thing we did down there. We're going to take a merger far enough over that we can use our that. We're going to come off here. And that one's a little bit on the more lopsided. but he works out to be lopsided. Whoa, sorry that was. And then you'll see that now there's full, there's full. So then what we'll do now is we'll take a splitter and line up. And piss me off is what this is gonna do. That is gonna have to go over that way more. It's supposed to be worry about. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get it so that that would be what about there. It's rough when stuff is not straight, because then it just blows everything out of proportion. Because like now, I mean, when you go do that one, then he's gonna be, you know, this. Did it again. Based on that, I think it should be over enough so that. On second thought, yes. It needs to be over. Yeah, that over should be good enough. He is clipping a little bit, but it's better for him to be clipping a little bit. I can still run up him. Okay. He's not clipping enough that can't be running. So then when you go and put a merger, as long as the merger is off the belt enough. There. There you go. That's pretty well straight. So then what you gotta do then is you go along here, straight. Straight there. This. Then you realize that you have them installed backwards and have to put them in right side. So then you have to go F, do, and go Q, machine smelter, and line it up again. And then, just for fun, it doesn't line up no more. So what we're going to do is we're not going to turn this on because I don't think I have much more power. Then you get pissed off with it and you delete it again. And then you put it back in second time. Lining it up with the intake. So then it's straight. And it still looks crooked. Then you get pissed off with it and say, yep, okay, I tried. Then you turn around another one of these to right orientation. As long as this one's not outside of the, okay, no. And then since these have the nice ladder here, you go up and sit on top of him. And fall off. And then you can walk out, and then you can do... So that's that. And then you say, okay, well, you might as well turn you around. While you're at it, you might as well turn him around. So then you go Q, smelter. And it naturally knows that it's supposed to be that way now, because you put 2 that way. And you just ever so slightly run around to that. And then you look and say, okay, yeah. That's fine.
You are still in my mind.
And then you have...
The truth is so hard to find.
a merger instead of a splitter.
I lost track, I felt so strong. I got you on my mind, but something's been done wrong.
Then you line them up.
Sometimes I've been thinking of what to make of me and my memories.
And then he runs into his item.
Sometimes I've been thinking of dreaming of what I could
Then you run the next one.
'cause I still need you.
And then basically you line it up. And then you run him into there. And that runs all that. Then you look and your box is nowhere near full. Your system is still screaming for material. This one over here is still loading in material. So this is the basic system of one iron. So then out here you will build constructors and construct what? Corresponding you have. So what we're going to do now, we're basically going to rebuild him again, starting right here. So let's start with the same version of him again, because now as you remember from the beginning of our episode, this is 240. This is just a buffer box, which is doing a good job. This thing should be filling up pretty good. Just So what we're going to do is we're going to start here for right now. Because this is... doesn't really matter. So that's going to come out, which... that'll come out there best kind. That'll flow down there. Fill those up. We're going to build basically this all over again, but down there. What we're going to do is we're going to come down right here now. We're going to this square. So looking at this down here, yeah, so yeah, you put him on. That system will all fit inside, as far as I know. Yeah, so you gotta leave a square. So we're gonna treat that as one building. So we're gonna leave a... Alright, he sits at that square, okay. So we're gonna start right about here with our new building. So we're gonna leave a row for the belt. So we're basically gonna start right here. With that, and then we're going to run that there. So hopefully that can run like that. I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to try that to see if that will run. So then let's go around here. This is basically a feed in. This feed in will change for every feed, depends on where it pops up. But it should run in pretty good overall. Looks like we ran out of steel. Let's go over and get some steel. But oddly, I have enough material for everything other than steel. And I didn't bring enough steel over here. I have to go over to the steel plant to get steel. But the cool thing about it is I didn't run out of any other material. But I built everything I need to build. Because, like, you know, I have several different versions, depends on what way I'm building. Because, like, you know, here I have 2 materials. They run to boxes first, then they get smelted, then they run out and they run around and run in and out of, you know, They run like that. So you can run different styles of it. Man, I got a lot of crap in here right now. I don't need half the stuff in my bin. When I go back across, it's similar versions of the roughly the same style of system. That's the thing. It's the same style system. It's just okay. So I don't need.
I never meant to hurt you. I didn't really mean the words I said.
That's fuel. Don't need that.
I swear I'd never do
it again. Don't think I need any reinforced iron plates or screws.
I need you by my side and I need you in my life. And if you hear this song,
that I'm gonna dump in the system and go over here in a minute. I don't need one of them. So if that's Michael Woolworth, that's iron, they'll get donated to one of these bins. I don't need it anymore. So if I bring one of these in, I go shift that up there. Yep. Same with I'm probably gonna go put those rotors in the bin over here too. I don't need those to build that style of system. It's just taken up. Like I don't need a rotor. I will further down the line when I need. Cause you got me out of my comfort zone, feeling comfortable in deep water cause of shallow feelings and undertows. See, I don't usually fall this fast, but you'll make me call my last until I lose my number. Ain't worried about a title, but hope you don't choose another. Yeah, I'm in over my head, but something about you in the city makes me hope for the best. But fuck it, I'm 23 with the world on a string, getting paid for every word that I sing. I earned everything, been working, and now I'm paying rent with my passion. GQ sending checks when I know nothing about fashion. I swear there's something you lack and that I know how to supply. We ain't even gotta talk, I see it all in your eyes. There you go. So don't you worry that I'm worried. As you go doing certain things, you take certain things out of your inventory. Each time you go doing something, you kind of need that stuff. So now, we're going to get some steel to finish our line coming in here. So now our line is coming in here. Sipping wine that's quadruple my age, with a girl that's got me feeling this unusual way. Giving a private shows leads to where the private show. And that's coming in there. So that's there now. And I'm trying to be a man that you see worthy of trust and know that you're moving. And we ain't got the time to invest in something real. That's the end of the building. So I'm gonna do this. I would like to have that straight. You know every word to all that soul boom bap, so play that Mary J. Now there's no more rainy days. You prefer that 702 over them 808s. And yeah, you way too independent for some major deal. Mad when I take the bill and pay for meals. Ain't even gotta say it's real, cause I understand the value of time and place. She can tell I'm overthinking the way that I'm looking past her, so she turned my head toward her and she kissed my face and said I'm here right now, and baby that's all that matters. And now she walking around my place with no clothes on, so draw the blinds, baby, we can put a show on. Just know that I won't be tripping no matter how we continue, cause I'ma be great without you. I'm not that derpy. I just want to get a little bit of derpiness. Take here. Try to somewhat make it sensible. I know that one over there is crooked because of the way it's coming into the way it comes across. That's better. See, technically, like I said before, this is the building, so there'll be a door inside of the building. There'll be a door here. The difference, because really, truly, I'm going to take this now and take those two out. And go 8, 7. And then we're gonna go Q, we're gonna go storage bin, and we're gonna go right about so I need to be right about, say, here. I think right about here. Because then what we're going to do is we're going to come out of this one, down the side of this. Oh. Over a slight bit. Turn it around and move it over a hair. I need the inputs to get towards me. And then I'm thinking maybe like here.
Every road that leads to heaven's right inside you. So I can say hello, my only one. Just like the morning sun, you keep on rising till the sky knows your name and you're still mine.
Now, that should be running material.
You are, no, you're not perfect, but you're not your mistakes.
So then this line needs to have 4.
You'll be the man you always knew you could be. If you knew how proud I was,
so I'm
you
gonna go
never shed a tear
to judge how much roughly that is.
And though I didn't pick the day, turn the page. I know it's not the
I'll have to put them in the right way this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to the bin.
Just hellos. And when you cry, I will cry. And when you smile, I will smile. And next time that I look in your
No, it's this way.
eyes, we'll have wings and we'll fly.
Is this going? No, it is going in. It is going. In is the back. So then we're right here. I'm not worried about being away in those ones because they're gone, so that's perfect. So that's one of the things I was wondering. So I wonder, is this able to? How far down can I go with this? How much cross I had here? So then this comes, and then this runs down here, whips around. Oh, that lined up sharpingly straight. No. No, it's off by a little bit. That needs to move in.
There's no reason for me now to get up and go to work, 'cause I was used, but that's okay. You know what they say.
I try to somewhat attempt to make it straight, just a little bit, you know. Don't want to be. They're not going to spend too much time making it perfect, but gonna make it at least a somewhat of a valid attempt. Perfect. See, that's the thing now. When you line up the line, this should be a half a line. Oh, yeah. It doesn't matter anyway, it can take its time and fill up. Once it fills up, it fills up. This system won't take very long to fill up, but it will take some see. So then as per that, you go again, the machine is about here-ish. That one there. And then you go, okay, then that machine is right about there, so you go. Stop and say, okay, I don't know what you're connected to, but you're clearly off. Then go for, oh, lining up. Looks like that one is off by a bunch. I may have to redo that top again. It just looks it. So now the purpose of putting two of these here like this is this has to go this way. So you hook on the belt there and run it this way. So then it feeds in and I'm out of steel again. Since the last time I emptied my inventory out, so I have some more room to get more steel. So we should get a good amount of steel now. Looks like I have, you know, lots of room for steelish material. So that's basically how I'm going to do iron smelters. There's only one problem. That only took care of 240 of 1320. So I have some decisions to make. I have to decide what way I want to make more of them. That only took care of 240 to... yeah. So I have... if I can pronounce that word correctly. I have that. I have to decide this has been over here for ages. It's in here. 2 items. 1 piece of steel and 1 19 pipe. Guess that little piece will stay over there then. I'll come back and get that probably here now in a minute. I'm just gonna go over and dump this steel in that bin on the end of the thing. Come back, get those 2 pieces, and come back over. I have to decide what way I would like to build the rest of it.
A long time ago when I told you about everything, but he smiled at me and turned his back.
Because now that's basically 8, so that's only 240. And I have a good few of 240s in that 1320. So I have to figure out how I want to do the rest of them. Yeah, I have way too much, and I know where to find one more pure node, 2 pure nodes maybe, and a bunch of more other pieces. On my playthrough that I play, I've been doing a lot of exploring, and I found a couple more pieces there. There's one or two pure nodes. And like another 480 of them, like another 2 more of them. I may leave them up there where they're at to use for more steel. It's hard to say. It's hard to say when you have it all divvied up where you're going to put what. And that's the hard part about it. You have to decide how big of a planter you're going to build for what you want. just like basically here now. Feed that out. Then we're gonna do on the other side. Feed out the other side. Merger. As long as we stay crowned off that on top of it. Yes, on top of it. Basically just here, then start to run these in. So like right now I'm just waiting more or less for the system to fill up. There's no real point right now of turning it on. I know that one's crooked, but I didn't want it to be outside of that. I wanted to be able to climb up my edges. Sometimes see the splitter won't let you climb up the. Yeah, that one's gonna be off too. I'm not a real fan. I want to be able to climb up and have a look. That's good spaced out. I wonder. I don't know if that, I'd have to check on one of the forums and see if that box is considered a splitter. When you go down here, I'm gonna look. Now that's full, but I just noticed that time there was hardly any of it on the line. I don't know. That's a full. It's just screwing with your. It's basically messing with your head because that's a full line coming into it. So that's a full line of 120. It's just on a higher belt and makes it look like it's more. It's like this is a full. It's just messing with it because it's going down. Yeah, it's. So when you get down to here, looks like hardly anything is coming in. but that's because it is only technically 60. Because you got a full belt of 270 coming in, you split it in half. You basically sent 120-ish to there and 120-ish to there. Then you split it again, which then spent 60 and 60, 60 and 60. Give or take a little few. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna build a box. I'm going to store all. And then I'm going to take every item that's in this one. Take all. And then I'm going to see how that. And then I'm going to go all the way down here to the farthest point. And I'm going to dump every one of them into this box here. And now that should fill up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this one. I'm going to take all. And I'm going to fill it up as I'm going back through. And then I'm going to store all. And then I'm going to store the rest of them in here. And then how is this one doing with fulls? This one's full, so I'm going to then take all this one, which won't let me take all. I'm going to store all in here, which now won't let me. Okay. Take all. And then I'm going to fill up. Store all, which then that's full. And then I'm going to put the rest of them all back in there. And then in turn, go down and see if this one is full. I'm going to take all. And I'm going to go down here. That's pretty much full. That will fill up in a second. And then my question is this bin here collected any? No, it's just hustling. So it's moving every one of them out. But now, see, this line is full because down there's full, and now this is pouring in here. So then, once it fills up, this here, which that now is full, so that line should back up. That line should back up, and then it should send full power into here. This thing should be filling up like something fierce. Perfect. So that's why that's why I was checking to see. This, yeah, then it'll fill this one. Yeah, it was like, you know. So, okay, so that's flowing right. So So we'll leave all that in our. So what we'll do here now tonight, we'll call that done, but what we'll do now is we'll get a nice, yeah, we'll put that there. We will build up right here. I will leave you tonight with this lovely picture of this beautiful must be a glitch in the system. Every now and then she has a little gap. Then I will leave you with this beautiful picture of my loving factory. Thank you very much for all coming out. I will see you all tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is Farm Sim 19 night. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will see you tomorrow evening for Farming on the Del Ranch map.